Hey y'all, welcome to the Realm of Comics, where we talk all things. I don't know why I was about to mess it up. Where we talk all things manga, graphic novels, and comics. I am here today because today is Wednesday with my top 5 comics that are releasing today. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this video. Is not too long. So the first thing that I have on this list is one that I'm very, very excited for. And this is Fantastic Four issue number 3. I have really been enjoying this series more than I anticipated. It is a very different look and take of the Fantastic Four. They are not together in this series. So in the first one, we're focusing on The Thing and Alicia. And the second one, we are with Sue and I can't remember Mr. Fantastic's real name right now. Why am I bugging? Why am I chicken? Reed. Oh my gosh. I knew if I kept talking, I was going to get it. So the second issue focuses solely on Sue and Reed. And I'm guessing that this issue, we may delve a little bit into getting to know where Johnny is. So something has gone wrong amongst the group of them, the 4 of them, but we don't know exactly what has happened in the context of the story. I've really been enjoying the artwork and the storytelling in this. The last issue had a focus on Doombots, and it was written in a way where, like, as a reader, you felt empathetic towards the Doombots, which in my life I would never, but because of the way that it was written, I did. It just has been really great storytelling, great artwork to accompany the storytelling, and I'm definitely going to be looking forward to issue number 3, which is dropping today. The next one on my list is pretty interesting because it's not one that I have read, and it is a second issue in a series, and it is Radiant Pink, issue number 2. The reason why I'm including this one on this list is because if you didn't know, I did an announcement last week talking about our Realm of Comics picks for our book club for the entire year, and the one that we're going to be reading this month, which I didn't even talk about in my January reading plans, which is amazing, is that we're going to be reading Radiant Black volumes 1, 2, and 3. And so I knew that Radiant Black was getting a spinoff, Radiant Pink, but I did not realize that it had already started releasing. And so I'm really intrigued by how this story connects with the bigger story at large, and it definitely is giving Power Ranger vibes. When I read part of Radiant Black, when I was following it issue by issue, it gave me Power Ranger vibes, which is not surprising because Kyle Higgins has written Power Rangers, and I'm not sure if that was like completely his intention, but I'm excited to see if it's going to have those vibes of Power Rangers, but looking at it from a like millennial perspective as we've gotten older, because Power Rangers, you know, a lot of millennials grew up with Power Rangers, and I feel like Radiant Black is something that's definitely it's something that I think millennials can relate to. And so I wonder if he's going for like this millennial Power Ranger vibe. I don't know. Who knows? It's just me making speculations. The next one that I have is Earth Divers number 3. In my video earlier this week, I talked about needing to read Earth Divers issue number... Hold on, y'all. I'm messing up. I need to read Earth Divers issue number 3. Issue number 4 drops this week. So I'm only 1 issue behind because I was confused. I was like, wait, why would it be 3 when I read issue 1 and 2? It's issue number 4 is releasing this week. If you did not know, this is the new continuing series that got picked up by IDW, and Stephen Graham Jones is a writer on this. It is excellent. It is a group of Native Americans who are going back in time to attempt to kill Christopher Columbus so they can stop all of the foolishness that happens in the future. I am really excited for this. I have my first 2 issues of this signed by Stephen Graham Jones, which blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings, and I'm excited to see where he's going to go with this story. And I know that he's further along in the story than what we're getting. When I talked to him about that, he was like, yeah, you know, I'm working months ahead of release. So anyway, I'm just excited. The next one on my list is another one that's kind of unique in the fact that I've only read the first issue, but I'm very excited that it is a continuing series. I think at first it was a limited series, but then it became a continuing series, and this is Poison Ivy. So I read issue 1 last year, and I really enjoyed it. And I was thinking about attempting to catch up with the issues, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the first group. Maybe like the first 6 issues of this should be coming out in a trade relatively soon. I'll have to check the date on it, hopefully in the next couple of months. But it is a very unique and interesting take on Poison Ivy. And in that first issue, she's doing some very morally gray things, which I enjoy a good morally gray character. And I think Poison Ivy definitely is a morally gray character. Harley Quinn now is a morally gray character. So looking forward to how the series is going to develop over time. And the last one that I have for this week is going to be Joe Exit issue number 1. This is a new look at the Hulk, but the Hulk is a mobster. And so I'm excited for this, even with the coloring choice, because I've read the Hulk from like the 60s when I did my Marvelous Year, and it was a focus on, I think, 60. Ooh, I think I did 61 and 62. I can't remember. Y'all, don't kill me. I can't remember. But I did end up reading the original origin story of the Hulk, and I was very shocked by, like, we're so used to seeing the Hulk be green, but back in the day when they were, you know, doing coloring, inking, whatever, the Hulk was actually more a gray character. And so we're kind of getting that throwback to that, and we have this old school mobster version of the Hulk. I'm actually really excited to pick this one up. I relatively have like no interest in any Hulk stories. I know there's been a lot that's been happening over the past year with the Hulk, and I have not cared at all, but this one, for some reason, this one did catch my attention, so I think I'm gonna go for this one. All right, y'all, so that's it. Those are my top 5 comic selections for this week. At the time that this video will be releasing, all of these comics should be out at your local LCS, or if you can't get to local LCS, I highly recommend checking out a digital copy of it. They are not going to be on Hoopla, especially not DC and Marvel. Those will not be on Hoopla single issues, but Earth Divers should be on Hoopla at some point. Probably not today, but probably the following week it should release as a digital copy, because the other issues will be on there. Radiant Pink also has potential to release on Hoopla, if I'm not mistaken, because I know Radiant Black, all of Radiant Black is on Hoopla. I can't remember if the single issues are, or if Radiant Pink is already on Hoopla, but you know, try as many resources as you can. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. If you're looking for ways to follow me on social media, all the links will be down in the description box below, and I'll be back with another video soon.